If you've never used open-backed headphones when gaming, then you're missing out, in my opinion. The added directional and positional audio accuracy that they bring to the table can be a bit of a game changer, especially if you're playing a title with great sound effects and sound staging. Enter the Virtuoso Pro, a new open-backed gaming headset, or set of headphones, whatever you want to call it, from Corsair. Let's check them out, find out if they're any good.
EK Nucleus AIO, your first step towards efficient cooling.
Hi guys, welcome to Kit Guru. I'm Matt and this is my full review of the Corsair Virtuoso Pro open-back gaming headset / headphones. The price for these things is £169.99 here in the UK. They feature 50mm custom graphene drivers powering all the audio. They're wired only headphones, and inside the box you'll get two different cables. One of those cables contains an inline unidirectional microphone, and then you also get a Y splitter for splitting out the connection if you need to connect it to whatever you want. These things are compatible with PC, PlayStations, Nintendo Switch, and then mobile devices and stuff like that. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. Corsair are also selling an additional extra, which is a 4.4mm balanced audio cable for if you want to connect it to a DAC or a headset amp or an interface, anything like that. They've got cloth coated memory foam ear cups, ear cushions, which have been quite comfortable. I'll talk more about that a little bit later in the video as well. And then they're almost entirely made from aluminium. They've got an aluminium reinforced construction. But let's go through it, start off with the design, go through this and see if they're any good. Firstly, before we dive head into checking out these specific headphones, just wanted to talk for a second about the benefits of using open back headphones for gaming. So because of their open back nature, which just means that the back of the ear cup here isn't sealed off, air can travel in and out of the ear cup to where the driver is. So they're generally cooler on your head, helping you keep cool during sweaty gaming sessions. The sound staging, or just the distance between sounds that you'll hear, is generally wider and sounds more natural with open back headphones, which can help games feel more immersive and help you pinpoint footsteps in FPS titles and sound effects in certain games that have good sound design. But one downside is they leak sound in both directions when compared to closed back headphones. So you're going to hear more ambient noise when wearing a set of open back headphones, and then anyone that's around you will be able to hear what you're listening to because the sound will leak out. It's not mega loud, but you can hear it. They are generally lighter as well than closed back headphones, just due to them containing less material. There's no closed nature and no cover over the back of the driver and the back of the ear cup, so that just leads to them being a lighter build overall. And with that out of the way, let's move on and talk about the design of the Corsair Virtuoso Pro. Now, as I mentioned at the start, the Virtuoso Pro is available in both black and white. I've got the black set here, as you can see on the desk in front of me, and I quite like the design. They've got the look of a studio headphone as opposed to a gaming headset, and I like the direction that Corsair are going in with their design of this headset or headphones. The black and grey colours used in this set look mature, and there's not a drop of RGB anywhere in sight. Branding has been kept subtle-ish. There are two Corsair logos, one at the base of each side of the headband, and then a Corsair name tag across the top. They also come with this pretty stylish carry case, which houses the headset and all of the cables that you get included in the box. And as for the design and comfort-wise and how they fit and stuff, I've worn this set of headphones for some pretty lengthy gaming sessions during my testing, and the ear cups are really quite comfortable. They're soft, and they don't feel stifling like most gaming headsets can do after a few hours. The horizontal fit on my head is just about right. Obviously that's very specific to me and my head, but they're just tight enough to feel sturdy on the ears, but they don't feel like they're squeezing my head like some headsets can. Now the vertical fit, this way, the adjustment in the headband, could be a bit better. They use the ever popular gaming headset method of clicking the headband into place by sliding the metal reinforcement band in and out of the outer section of the headband. I'd much have preferred a flexible inner headband design, the same as my other open back hands, the Philips Fidelio X2HRs, and the same as the Corsair HS80 Max headset that I reviewed recently. I personally feel that that design is more comfortable, and with less moving plastic parts, I think it will more than likely last a bit longer as well. I mean, I've had my Philips headphones for 2 years now, and they're still the same as the day I bought them. One thing I really appreciated seeing though is just how many parts are removable and replaceable on these headphones/headset. The ear cushions, the headband, the speaker tags, and this Corsair logo section across the top are all removable and can be replaced with relative ease. I haven't been given any information on pricing for the replacement parts, but if we do get that, we can leave it in a pinned comment at the top. But it's nice to see that these are going to be repairable. You're not going to buy them, they break, and then you're stuck with a broken headset. If something breaks along the line, a lot of the parts can be changed, a lot of the parts that will wear out. Moving on to talk about audio quality then, and audio output is handled by a pair of 50mm custom graphene drivers which have a frequency response range of 20 to 40,000 Hz. Impedance is 32 ohms, and during my testing they did work well when plugged directly into my PC, but sticking them into an interface like the Wave XLR or my Scarlett 2i2 really pushes them up a level, increasing the volume and just the overall clarity and the sound quality. Plus, if you use them with the Wave XLR, Elgato's Wave XLR, part of the Corsair group, Corsair family, then that gives you easy access to adding VST plugins to the audio signal, so you can tweak away to your heart's content. If you're not familiar with Wavelink, Elgato's ridiculously easy to use and pretty powerful audio software, then drop a comment down below and just let me know and I'll look into making a video on it for you. Coming back to the talk about the headphones specifically though, and the sound quality on these things is excellent. I really like how these headphones sound. And I keep calling them headphones. It may be a headset because it contains a mic in the box, but I feel like the focus that Corsair have put on the audio quality make the Virtuoso Pro a set of headphones first and a headset second. I mainly listen to rock and indie with the occasional bit of drum and bass thrown in, and guitars on the rock and indie side of things just sound great through these headphones. The airy sounding nature of the open back design of not just these but my other open back headphones too just make music sound glorious. But in particular, the Virtuoso Pros are crisp, and as well as punching some bass when needed, the vocals sound really clear too. They're just very well balanced sounding headphones. They've got sparkle in the high end, driven bass when you need it and want it, but they don't go over the top on the mid-tones and make everything sound a bit nasally. My facial expressions while listening to some Jimi Hendrix while wearing these things will tell you just how much I like them. And as for gaming, that's also been a great experience when using the Virtuoso Pros. Directional audio is great, and placing grenades and footsteps in first-person shooters is, I feel, better, generally better, when using a headset or headphones that have got an open back design as opposed to closed back. You can just pick up on stuff. If a grenade lands near you, I find that I'm more accurate knowing, oh, there's a grenade there, or oh, someone's pushing me from this direction, for example. They've been comfortable throughout the entire time that I've tested them, and I haven't had any fatigue or aching around my ears, and I've had quite a few lengthy gaming sessions. The cloth that coats the ear cups is nice and soft, but also has a slight silkiness to the texture, so it's helped with them not irritating my skin around my ears, as the cups on my Philips headphones can sometimes do. Wearing the Virtuoso Pros while playing Starfield has really added to the immersion and honestly helped me just get into the game a bit more when compared to using speakers. Build quality on these headphones, it's a tale of two halves, quite literally. The ear cups, yokes, cushions, and the inner section of the headband all feel good quality. The top section of the headband though, not so much. It's plastic, it feels cheap, and it didn't leave a good impression on me, if I'm honest. Removing the headband cushion and that Corsair name tag on the top of it shows the innards of the headband, and it's just a very thin, flexible piece of plastic connecting one ear cup to the other. And the aluminium reinforcement that can be seen when adjusting the fit doesn't run all the way through that headband at all, which I understand because it needs to flex and twist at the top when you're changing them for adjusting it for fit and to different people's head sizes. But I would really like to have seen this be a bit more robust in this top section. We'll have to revisit them in a year or so to see how it holds up over time, but only time will tell, I suppose. Now, as I've mentioned a couple of times throughout the video, Corsair do include a unidirectional microphone attached to one of the cables that come in the box. Connecting it up is really simple. You just plug that cable in instead of the other standard 3.5mm cable, and away you go. Then you use the signal splitter to separate the input and output signals if you need to. This is the way that I've got it set up, or had it set up with my PC, as both the Wave XLR and my Scarlett 2i2 interfaces don't have a 3.5mm connector for a microphone. And if I were going to use these day in, day out, that's the way I'd use it anyway, because I have a dedicated microphone on a boom arm, which that's the design angle that Corsair were coming at from. A lot of people want just headphones and not a headset. Here's a quick sound test of the microphone so you can hear exactly what it sounds like. And this is running straight into the audio input on the back of my computer. This is a quick sound test of the inline mic on the new Corsair Virtuoso Pro Headset / headphones. Let us know what you think of the sound being produced and captured by this little mic down in the comments below. The mic performance is not great, if I'm honest. It'll do for chatting to your mates, but that's about it. I wouldn't use it for any form of content creation, but then again, like I mentioned a second ago, if you're going to be using the Virtuoso Pros for that, then you'll more than likely have a dedicated mic anyway. So my final thoughts and my summary of the review, I suppose, these things have got very, very good sound quality. So much so that I've got seriously distracted once or twice while trying to write this video by listening to Spotify through them. They sound really, really good. The balanced sound profile will suit a lot of people. They don't over accentuate any different frequencies too much, and they have quite a mature sound profile. I love the direction that Corsair is going with this, and I'm excited to see more products heading towards a more audiophile sort of market. They look and sound like studio headphones. The mic, that's just been included to tick a box in my opinion, and it could have been left out altogether and I'd still have been pleased with the Virtuoso Pros as a product sound-wise. The build quality could do with a bit of an improvement in the headband area, but as I said earlier, only time's going to tell how that plastic holds up over a longer period. The price, 170 quid, just to remind you, while not ridiculously cheap, is not that bad in my opinion. Before looking at the price, I'd have guessed around 200 quid based on some of the recent Corsair releases and some of the stuff I've checked out. So to see these come in at 170 quid was a nice surprise. Although there are cheaper open back headphones available for quite a lot cheaper, to be honest. My Philips headphones, you can pick them up for around 100 quid at the moment, for example. And they lasted me 2 years and they've shown no signs of stopping anytime soon. But overall, for a brand new release, decently priced, the sound quality is excellent. I really like these. I like the direction that Corsair are going with this release, and I want to see more audio products that are not aimed solely at gamers. I know Corsair are a gaming company, but I want to see something more with sound quality in mind and not just RGB and that sort of stuff. And that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like down below if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to Kit Guru to keep up with the latest PC gaming news and reviews. If you go down below the video, you'll find links to some of our merch, the t-shirts that you see me wearing in all my videos, the hoodies and stuff as well. There's cups and stuff as well if you want to check any of that. And in the video's description, you'll find links to our Discord server, our Patreon page, and our website if you want to go and visit any of those. Anyway, guys, I've been Matt. This has been the new Virtuoso Pro headset / headphones, open back from Corsair. I will speak to you in the next one. Look after yourselves. See you later.